Good night, fellow punchers. The clock on the wall, right up there, is 17 minutes past 10 on Thursday night. I'm here in the Fairview Hotel in the Kingdom of Kerry in Killarney with the tour I have. We landed here, what time? About 5:30. Then went parking and went to Falcha for the deadly roast beef and tremendous. It was as per usual, and I had my usual dessert, and I got a second helping of warm custard. Yep. So we're all geared up and ready for the weekend. I came back here then and sort of here since, looking at videos and forum or whatever. Some races very challenging, very difficult to come up with a selection in a few of them. And so have a look at the first day of the Breeders' Cup. This is the first time I think I'm doing a Breeders' Cup preview with no Breeders' Cup jacket on. So it's at home in the wardrobe. Never worn since this night last year. So we'll have to, and I won't be wearing it tomorrow night because I forgot to bring it. Never thought I would. I used to go to the Breeders' Cup years ago and I used to love it. Had sort of half in my head to go this year, but it didn't work out. Anyway, I should have. The way things worked out, I thought there was a race meeting. I thought there was something challenging. Anyway, we had one horse today. What was it? Mokina. So 11-2, 6-1 last night. I think we went off 9-2. 4-1, something in that bracket. Ran reasonable enough. I'm not sure is there a race in it, to be honest. Unless it comes down a few pounds. They'll probably get rid of it. They won't be holding on to that. And an unexposed one, first time in a handicap, hosed up for a trainer that wasn't going that well. So we'll get on to tomorrow. We have Don Royal on as well, and we have a couple of bus horses running tomorrow, so I'll have a peep at that as well. We'll start off with the Breeders' Cup, the Juvenile Turf Sprint. This was won the last couple of years by Aidan O'Brien. He won it last year with Unquestionable and Victoria Road the year before, and the last time it was in Delmare, that was the time with the Modern Games. The time he broke out of the stalls. This will be good to firm ground. Well, let's see, where are we? The Japanese horse, Hikora Sieg, is the favourite, and it broke the track record the last time. I couldn't sort of I seen a video of it, but it was on another site, so I didn't want to put it up or watch it for fear there might be a problem. It's 3-1-7-2. The mare is a good jockey. There's several there in the English. It looks like it'll be going for export, whether it's to England, to Ireland, or to Japan. I think Whistlejacket needs 6 and it needs cut on the ground. I nearly think that Ides of March may have a better chance. Frankie in the plate. Magnum Force, there was fierce word for that first time out when it got beaten, went 1-100 and running, folded up like a tent. Arizona Blade, Freddie Murray was last seen in Fundalk. Oh, that could run on well, because if you look at the time, that could run reasonably enough, because actually we're looking at, because I'm thinking Shareholder is a good price at 12-1, paying 4 places. So I think it's drawn in 9, but Buick, I like Buick in these races. But if you look at Arizona Blade, that this was a race when you had Asterius. You had Whistlejacket, and you had Arizona Blade and Shareholder. Shareholder can throw his last run to in France and to on soft ground. This is in the Norfolk at Royal Ascot. Shareholder comes up the middle of the track. I thought, what the hell happened there? What happened there? I have no idea. We go again. I have no idea what happened there. Just like today, I was coming up out of Glengariff in a Viano, and the next thing came around the turn just at the entrance to Glengariff Nature Reserve, and the next thing just going up that hill, she stalled completely. That was it. Nothing. And it was like it was out of fuel. So I figured I filled her up with diesel yesterday evening. So a fuel pipe came off an injector, and it just stalled. So the danger was that someone had got me hole. So I had to gently let her back down and sort of just get in off the road. I was absolutely petrified that someone would come around the turn and cream me. And got her going eventually. But that sort of a day. But that's the first time ever I think I got broke down, so it was bound to happen at some point. Now, where are we at here?
Today Flirt is under pressure, and they're inside the final furlong and a half wide apart. Shareholder with the red cap, the far side, moving through now to challenge Tropical Storm. Then came the ridden along the mount, followed by Whistle Jacket and Asterius. Arizona Blaze trying to chip on in there, but they're racing inside the final half. It is Shareholder from Tropical Storm, Arizona Blaze, Whistle Jacket and Asterius heading up to the line. It's Shareholder to win the Norfolk. Shareholder in front, tight there for second. Whistle Jacket.
He was flying home. I'm hoping that Buick, that is good firm ground, that will suit. The Jap horse could actually come out and absolutely stray them at 5 furlongs. It's a big, powerful horse. I seen it sort of in black and white. I couldn't get a proper video to show you. So I'm going with Shareholder with Buick, drawn in trap 9. He'll be closing. He could be. Look at. This was the most difficult horse, I think, of the 2 days for me to come up with a selection. But I'll go with Shareholder each way. On to the 10:25, which is the second race tomorrow night. I come down on Scottish Lassie. This won the Frisette. I like the Frisette as a prep run every year. I'll have a peep at that. Here, that's it on the outside there.
Social Fortress approaching a quarter-mile left to go at Social Fortress.
This was a second run now, lifetime run.
Scottish Lassie.
Bit of improvement. Look at the way he cocks his jaw.
Set for home. Scottish Lassie is now opening up on the field, and look at Scottish Lassie open up. A final furlong left to go. Scottish Lassie is now widening this margin and opening up in the Frisette. It is going to be all Scottish Lassie punches her ticket, and she's on to the Breeders' Cup. She wins the Frisette easily.
She was impressive there. But so was a different style of run by the Godolphin horse, Immersive. I think it's between the two of them. Immersive, Manny Franco in the plate for Brad Cox. Brad Cox targets this meeting every. He's a good trainer. This is 3 for 3 as well, but it has a good. It's going to be a good race, but I just picked that one. That one sort of picked early in the week, regardless of price. So then on to the 11:05, the Juvenile Turf. This is it looks Lake Victoria. This is like it has won 2 Group 1s. And Ryan Moore. It's, if you can see the ratings there down along, 104 Fiery Lucy, 105 Heaven's Gate, 106 Thought Process. Lake Victoria 4 by Frankel. 118 of a rating, which was impressive the last day. I thought I had a video set up. It looks like I don't. 2 Group 1s. Stepping up and trip shouldn't be a problem. Won the Cheverly Park. It opened up 7-4 during the week, early, maybe Tuesday-ish. It's an even money shot now. Actually, you could take, there's 4 sort of short ones that I fancy. Like Lake Victoria, even though it's drawn in trap 1, there is a horse winning 1 in Delmare before. I think, was it 4 years ago? I forgot to write down that. My nap at the meeting is Cogburn in the sprint on Saturday, and in the distaff on Saturday, that's in the 8:21. Thorpedo Anna is a 4-7 shot. That unless the Jap horse wins, but it's Thorpedo Anna, and I have another one for tomorrow night that I fancy. So if 4 of them there, I'll write them up. Even you could do cross doubles, trebles, and an Accum, or a Yankee Doodle Dandy. Where were we here? Even money. Lake Victoria, Ryan Moore. On to the 11:45. This is again a horse that out in the front, if it gets the fractions right, it's going to be desperate hard to beat. Is East Avenue. I was wildly impressed with this the last couple of times. Chancellor McPatrick, Chad Brown's horse, is a closer. But this looks a pure beast. Well, it is a beast, isn't it? Let's watch this baby. Fierce well bred too.
5 lengths as they turn for home. Ferocious second a length, and Dapper Moon is third off the final turn. It is East Avenue working into the final furlong of the Cogburn Breeders' Futurity. Maintains a 5-length lead back to Ferocious in second. Dapper Moon is third. East Avenue will prove much the best. In the Cogburn Breeders' Futurity, Tyler Gaffaleo checks over his shoulder. A widening margin at the wire for East Avenue. 1 minute 43.17.
It went off second favourite in that race there. It was only its second lifetime run. See the breeding there. Ghost Sapper, a former Breeders' Cup winner. Megliadoro, another one. Dance music. It's absolutely bred in the purple. Bred in any colour you want. I think the Chancellor McPatrick is a closer. I think this could be up and gone. And Chancellor McPatrick, if you're doing a reverse forecast, to be 1 and 10. Brings us on to the last one of the night. Now this, another tricky affair. I looked at multiple videos here, and New Century won in Woodbine the last time, and it sort of got bumped by Dream On, wasn't it? Twas. And Al Qudra, that was a bit unlucky, but I don't think it had the battle to go through the gap. Zulu Kingdom, Chad Brown, you know I like Chad Brown. That came from France, from Th Fav, and has won 2 in a row. But there was a horse second to it the last time, and it's 25-1. And if this is 8th, the horse that was second the last time, Noble Confessor, has to have a squeak, because Irad Ortiz, he didn't actually, he wasn't trying it. Let's have a look. His big horse, that's the only thing about the short run in Delmare, might be just against it. It's in the green here.
Going to get the first run here 3 wide.
In the nose,
top of
this
the lane,
one here.
Still
Watch
White
that.
Mohawk down towards the inside.
And
Smooth
this is
breeze,
the winner.
and here's Early Adopter.
Watch
Now
this,
Zulu
lad.
Kingdom is in the clear. It's Zulu Kingdom is now sprinting on the grandstand side, and it pushes on by. Gets a little tight there, but Zulu Kingdom is opening up here. Down towards the inside is Noble Confessor, who's running on. Inside the final 16th, Zulu Kingdom's almost there. Noble Confessor lunging. Zulu Kingdom is the winner. Zulu Kingdom wins it over Confessor. Then came Early Adopter and another.
A few more strides and he was up, and he was a 11-2 shot against a 4-5. He was getting £4. But he's a big, strong horse. He's a maiden. What I cannot understand is the Japanese horse there and Rachel King riding. Can anyone help me out there? Miss Rachel King. Like riding at Worcester, at Fontwell, at Utaxeter for riding over jumps. I don't get it. Is that a mistake or anything? But it's an open race, this. And I was thinking, when you have something that was an 8-1 shot against a 25-1 shot, he's with the green bouquet, 25-1. He's hiding on us here now lately, but they're the same. They're in the same bed, Betfair and the green bouquet. If you get to 25-1, they're 4 places because it's an open affair. On someone asked for is going racing to Newmarket. I couldn't find anything at all in the new two-year-old races. I'll have a look again and see. There was 3 handicaps to the tail end of the card. I'll see, can I see something? On to Down Royal tomorrow. We have a couple of bus horses running. We've one here. There's a hot favourite, Gordon Elliott's. Sam Ewing takes the ride on the yellow clay. We have a horse that won for us at 18-1 in Punchestown. Wingman. That's him out in front.
Wingman. Gold in the Mountains and Candigo, followed by Angela Dundee. Queensbury by out wide with Now What Do You Think in the Passing Wife. Being eased out of contention is Port Julan passing the 3. Wingman heads for home with Angela Dundee setting off in pursuit, then Gold in the Mountains. Queensbury boy there on the outside, and then the Passing Wife racing into the home straight. 2.5 furlongs to go. They return to their point of departure. It's Wingman. What has he left from Angela Dundee? Queensbury boy. Round the outside is the Passing Wife. Gold in the Mountains has found Precious Little. Wingman is gone again from the front. Followed in second by Queensbury boy, then the Passing Wife. Angela Dundee fades, but racing inside the final furlong. It is Wingman out clear. In second is Queensbury boy. Third is the Passing Wife. 150 yards to go. And the JP&M.
We could split our stakes. You know how I like to stay loyal to a horse. The favourite is a hot pot. I think he's gone short enough now. Yeah, gone evens. Could split the stakes, a half win bet and half it on without the favourite. That he finished second to the favourite, at least wouldn't lose, but we want to keep that lad on side for the summer. In the 130, we have a horse that was mucho sweet on second time round, and it ran terrible, Savante. I was impressed with it when it ran first time out for Paul McKeown and Colin Murphy. And actually, didn't Colin win, or Paul McKeown win this with Impervious 2 years ago? They went on then to win in, but didn't run in the following year in the hurlers, but it won in Cheltenham after that over fences. Magical Zoe Sky Ace, a decent horse, always wins this. And this was it in Tramore.
The mindset and Kipping Lady heading on their way towards flight number 9. It's 4 from the finish, and
Cool Park still with the advantages. Made every inch of the running to this point. Fetched out about 15 to 20 length well for favourite backers on the inside. Vroom Vroom Boo is next. Yana Colum can't pick up. Shul Molly is behind these as they race out of the back straight. Still 2 flights of hurdles to be jumped in the Irish Stallion Farm EBF Mares Maiden Hurdle. And it's Cool Park and Paul Townend. Savante and Connorstone Walsh looms now as the big danger and possibly shows her nose in front as they go towards the second last. Weir Lane can't quick in the front two. Little separated them as they went in over the second last. But here is Savante in the black colours on the right as they run towards us. Cool Park, the two-tone blue on the left. And Savante possibly steals victory with the faster jump and over the final flight and bouncing back from a disappointing...
She was a fair engine. Whatever the hell happened to the day that we were on her. I was on her big that day, I'll tell you. But we got a few pound back the last day. Henry has one in it. It looked impressive enough by walking the park. Mystical Goddess from the Maiden Hurdle in Clonmel, wasn't it? Yeah. First run after winning a pint to pint. But Savante or Savante. And then we have another bus horse, but it's a short price. It's Brighter Days Ahead. Bet in Cheltenham, but hosed up in... That was down for Trebles, didn't it? In Cheltenham. That was over... This needs 2.5 miles, but it'll probably go out in front hopefully tomorrow. But the only time it was beaten was in Cheltenham over 2-1. And it's 2-1 tomorrow as well. But King of Kingsfield, Smooth Tom, Daddy Longlegs, you'd imagine that she should be up to winning that. I was looking at one for Fundalk, for Patrick Hickey, the bannerman. Let's see, there's a lot of money for the Amber Pilot for Johnny Murta, the informed Johnny Murta. But I thought in each way bet I'd pick this out at 9-2, 5-1 early was Tango Flare. This is first time on the Goo in Fundalk. But if you look at it, won on good ground here in a decent enough time, it's even money, well 5-6. They ran a listed race. It was third in a good ground behind My Mate Alpha, and here in a listed race behind it. So if it runs to that, I think if you get 9-2 back it each way, shouldn't be out of the money, you would imagine. But it's always a bit iffy but it looks like it needs top of the ground. And Harry's Bear, I think it needs 5. That was the day that Valiant Force beat it the last day, and actually it ran a decent race, and Valiant Force didn't run well in the listed affairs since. Won for us a few times before, is 9, it's getting on like myself. But that was over 5. It ran well. I think it's better over 5. Anyway, I better get this into the oven. We're not motoring till 9:30 in the morning, and we're heading out to Dingle and such things. So we'll see what we're up to. Be around. I'll have to try and get a bit of study in for Saturday. I might do it now. I'll spend an hour at it now when I get this up. So bash the bookies over and out. If the video comes up fast, there might be nothing in the description. I'll get them up as fast as I can. It will be given out to me. But look, better press this button here.